So I just ask you to relax, invite you to relax, invite you to be aware of how you are right now, how you're feeling, how you're thinking. I'll share from Megan. I want to focus on healing and strengthening my feet and legs. Spiritually, I want to forgive myself and others and release guilt. Emotionally, I want to choose love, not fear. Thank you, Megan. So if at any time during this you kind of lose concentration, you find you're lost, don't worry about it. It's okay. Happens to all of us. It's happened before and it'll happen again. So if you lose concentration, you can just forgive yourself and return to the present and be open to the present. So I don't want you to feel like you're under any pressure doing this. I would like you to be open. Be open and engage to the extent you want to heal. So this meditation has a maze in it. When we get to the maze, I want you to come into a deeper state of relaxed concentration. So just sharing this moment of relaxation, where we don't really have to do anything. We can simply be here. I'm just sitting here with you. In this moment, that's all that I'm doing, is sitting here with you. I'm very happy to be here with you. I feel relaxed sitting here with you. So I'm just relaxing, being here with you. Imagine being so relaxed that whether you have things to do or not, well, when you're not doing things, you're just relaxed. Just relaxed. Also, I realize that you may not feel that way. So it's important to have a process which helps you to relax. The simplest physiological process to follow is breathing. Because when you breathe out, your body relaxes. Your diaphragm lets go of the muscle stress it takes to keep it large. Your abdomen reduces for your lower lungs. So all those muscles let go of their tension as you breathe out. So if you can focus on that and keep coming back to it, it's natural to feel the stress and tension that you feel. And it's essential to feel it until you're relaxed feeling it. So I know I have this class to give you. Sometimes I do feel stressful about it, but I'm relaxed with my stress so the stress doesn't take over. And that's just practice. So you can just relax. There's nothing special, big, special effort you have to make. And be open to the healing session. And guiding the journey. But the healing is taking place within you. So every time there's a break, there's a silent moment. Every time you have a thought, just notice your breathing as you breathe out. Notice your body relaxing and be present. If we did that for the next half an hour, it would be worth it. So let go anything that comes into your mind, any tension you have in your body, any stressful feelings. You don't have to reject. You don't have to solve. Just letting go of being anchored in it. Letting go of having to do, letting go of needing to do something about it. All those tensions, they can just be there. And we're just going to breathe out and relax with them. So there's a part of your mind which is called the unlimited imagination. You may imagine it like a room that you enter, and from that room there are doorways that you can access anything. Everything's imaginary, but it's your imagination. And it's a way to interact with your subconscious and for it to filter through. And from this place of unlimited imagination, in a moment, not yet, we're going to go on a journey into a maze. But first, I'd like you to experience being in that part of your mind which is unlimited imagination. And imagine yourself doing something completely and utterly impossible. You could imagine yourself swimming with the whales for a year, just swimming along beside them. You can imagine yourself trashing Michael Jordan at basketball. Scoring 3 pointers from the other half of the court again and again without ever missing a shot. Success. Yes. Whatever you imagine, celebrate it. You've successfully jumped from the earth to the moon, picked up a moon rock, and jumped back again. Yes. So, in this part of your mind, in this room of unlimited imagination, there's a door that leads to the maze. Maze of hedge, which is so tall, it's impossible to see anything over it. So when you're ready, you can open the door and enter the maze. And notice, test out the maze, test out the hedge. You can stick your arm into it, see if you can see the other side, find out how strong it is, how tall it is, how long it is. And you have a choice to go left or right. You've no way of knowing anything. You notice before you go deeper a sign which says Maze of Determination. That may give you a clue. There is nothing to do but go left or right. So you do. You're in a mystery. Trying to find, you want to find your center, the center of the maze. But you don't know where it is. And you come to the end of the first line, you turn a corner, and there's another branching off of left or right. Based on where the sun is and the shadows are, you might make some assessments and try to give yourself some direction. And you choose again, left or right. You go to the end of another pathway, another line. You turn another corner. You're faced with another choice of left or right. You make another choice. You feel like maybe you're going towards the center. You're certainly trying to. You may imagine doing this again and again and again. This is the maze of determination. This is the maze of trials. And the first trial is the trial of despair, the trial of hopelessness, the trial of not knowing which way to go. On the next corner, it says in a sign, trial of despair. They knew what they were doing when they planned this maze. And you may feel despair, or you may remember times past when you felt despair. And you may feel despair now. But your journey has not ended. And you will not let it end here. So you continue on, coming to another corner, taking a left or right, coming to another corner, taking a left or right. And after a while, you feel a sense of sadness. You see a sign which says trial of grief. You remember all the things that you used to do so easily and now are so difficult. You remember the life you used to have. You feel the sorrow for the life you can no longer live. You feel the sadness involved with that loss. But the maze of determination does not end here. And you will not stop. You continue on to the next corner, taking a left or right, again and again. You become irritable, annoyed, worried, will you ever get to the end of this maze or will you be stuck here forever? You see a sign which says a trial of anxiety. You feel all that uncertainty which you cannot control. You may feel overwhelmed. Your anxiety and your emotions may pour out. But this is the trial of the maze of determination, and it does not end here. You accept your loss and continue to the end of the line, turning the corner, going left or right, again and again. Your frustration and your anger builds up at this unending maze of going nowhere. And all you're trying to do is to find a way of healing. You may feel anger and hatred towards yourself, towards the world, towards God, towards anything and everything. You are, the sign says, in the trial of anger. You will not let things end here. This is the maze of determination. And you channel your determination into your anger into determination, and continue on. Continue to the end, turning a corner, going left or right, and doing it again. In your own time, you may expand this and include other trials. But today, I'm going to change the type of trial. As you turn the next corner, you're feeling a bit calmer, that there is, in a sense, no way out of what you're doing. And all the feelings that you have are normal feelings to have in your situation. You look up and you see a sign, and it says the trial of acceptance. The maze of determination does not end here. You accept that you have difficulties which you will live with as best you can, and you continue on. Turn the corner, take a left or right, go down the end, turn a corner, take a left or right, accepting every single feeling, every thought, every sensation. And you see a sign which says the trial of determination. You may have a feeling of success, not because you've reached the end, but because you are living the journey. You are determined. You may feel a certain kind of validation that you're doing the right thing, and the rest is not in your hands. A sense of acceptance gives you a feeling of freedom. And the trial does not end here, so you continue on. Taking a left and right, reaching a corner, taking a left or right. The acceptance and the determination is deep and strong. And in a way, you feel a certain joyfulness, a certain confidence, and maybe even joyfulness, happiness with your success in your determination. Confident that you are on the path. Not that you know how the path will turn out. You accept that you can only do your best. You're determined to do that. You're doing it. And that gives you a certain confidence and a kind of inner joy, inner contentment. And in that moment, you're at the center of the maze. Center has a seat, which is the seat of your inner healing. And you most definitely are ready to sit on it. Here you can rest. And in your rest, you heal. You realize every step of your journey was a step of healing through the obstacles and through the teachings to bring you to your center. So just for a moment, a couple of moments, just imagine what it would feel like if you were at the very center of your being, that you had nothing to worry about. You're a place which was of balance, of acceptance, of freedom. You're in a place in which the healing flows through you. In this place of healing, this place of rest, imagine your self-hypnosis story, your list, your images, the things you want to heal, and the images you have of those things healing. And stay for a minute, imagining ourselves with those parts of us healed, functioning. Imagine doing the things you want to do. Walks on the beach, the strength to lift things, feeling balanced to have conversations with people, and able to breathe easily, living a life of love. letting go of everything that's holding you back. Imagine what it would feel like, the happiness of having those parts of you healed, living with them, working well. Imagine the success and happiness of that. So, one last thing before we return. I just ask you to imagine that you may return to this experience of the maze of determination any time you want. For now, we start to return. We don't have to find our way back in whatever direction we're looking. The hedges pull apart and form a direct journey to the doorway of our mind. We may walk back, taking our time, appreciating the lessons, appreciating our determination, our acceptance, our confidence, appreciating the difficulties we face, the despair, the grief, the anxiety, the anger, knowing that we have successfully faced these things We come back through the doorway into the room of our unlimited imagination, appreciating ourselves for being on this healing journey, appreciating ourselves for being committed to healing every day, where we return to our ordinary mind. I'd like to thank all of you for coming with me on this journey.